I am no YouTuber, just taking this on my phone, but after going through the process of investigating and buying an e-bike, and this one is freaking awesome, there's very little online about the new EP6 Shimano e-bike motor. So I thought I'd just provide a very quick little guide for those like me that had to really dig around to find information on this little motor. So basically, the EP6, brand new, is internally the same as the old EP8. So the same output. The only difference I can find is the casing is alloy, whereas the casing on the EP8, this here, on the EP8 it's magnesium, which makes a 300 gram difference in weight. Except for that, performance, absolutely unbelievable. It's capable of automatic shifting if you happen to get the electronic derailleur. I don't, I've just got the XT mech derailleur on the back of this one. But I just thought, I'd give a little bit of information. As far as the cockpit's really straightforward. The control's nice and simple. Up and down, menu button, power button on the top here, and there's a button for the light here, which I'll show you very quickly. So the light can turn on and off. And yeah, the standard pre-built modes, sorry, they're slightly out of focus. There are 3 modes. So there's Eco, Trail, and Boost. Of course, you can go in on the eTube app and you can customize them. But one of the settings that I've discovered in here, if you hold down the setting button here, it takes you to the menu. No, sorry, you can't read that with the light in this room, but I'll just talk you through what I'm doing here. If you go down through the menu and you end up on Assist Profile, you go in there, see if I can zoom in to make it a bit clearer. That's even worse. Go into the Assist Profile, and then there's a second profile you choose. If you go into that, and then you go back out again, look at the power profiles now. 1 out of 7, 2 out of 7, 3 out of 7, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And this is what I've been riding on. So you can really sort of tweak the numbers in between, and just, instead of having the 3 main settings for power, and it's been absolutely unbelievable. 10 out of 10 as far as what it can do and its performance. The only other e-bike I've ridden is a Trance XE, an older 2020 model with the Yamaha, and this probably isn't far off the Yamaha in output. Maybe the Yamaha had a little bit more. I'm about 85 kilos. This bike's about 24, 25 kilos. It is more than enough. Ultimately, on an e-bike, the weight just doesn't matter that much at the end of the day. So yeah, there you go, Shimano EP6. This bike has the 630 watt hour battery. Out of the shop, unfortunately, I had an issue with the bike where the battery was dropping out of the bike, and it ends up that the bottom mount, there's 2 mounts for the battery, one at the bottom and one at the top, and this bottom mount here was loose. And so when I had some minor bumps, the battery was actually dropping out, but I've taken it back to the shop and they fixed it up for me. But if you're looking for a bang for your buck, wicked mountain bike with enduro geometry, the Merida E160 700, definitely have a look. The suspension, I was a bit iffy about whether it would be any good, and it is plush as, it's absolutely amazing, so definitely recommended. But there you go, Shimano EP6 is an absolute goer, well worth looking at. Performance is off the charts, awesome.